Hello, everyone. Welcome to Wallet Wisdom, episode 02. I'm one of your hosts, Ryan, alongside the wonderful Kayla.
Oh, see, right. I always mess it up, and then I got too excited, and I talked over you.
You know, it's only the second time.
We'll get it right
guys,
eventually.
I'm here, too.
What's your name again?
Producer Brett.
Oh, hey, guys. We're going to have fun.
Yeah, we're going to have a good show. We've got Val in the house from LMCU's IRA and HSA department, so that'll be a lot of fun. We're going to be asking her all kinds of interesting questions about HSAs and
everything you need to know.
And I'm the perfect one. I know nothing about it.
That's
which is
accurate.
Absolutely. So how's everyone doing? Ready for the show?
I'm ready.
Yeah, you sure?
I'm eager.
I've got my command center here in front of me, the console, I got my laptop, got everything ready to go.
How many monitors?
Enough. It's just enough, you know?
Technically 3 if you include the board.
I think so.
Yeah.
Do you have your phone, though, too?
It's around.
Yeah.
So
never enough.
No. That's the fun job of being the producer.
That's right. Well, let's bump over to financial files for today, which should be always interesting, right, Brett?
Oh, always interesting. I tell you, we are always looking for ways that we can continue to help those in the financial world. Financial files.
It took some time there. But here we are. We're into financial files. Nobody wants to find out they become the victim of credit card fraud. I know it's happened to me.
Really?
And it's common, unfortunately. You know, you find suspicious purchases on your credit card, and it can really be quite troubling. Mm-hmm. And real quick, we don't have a lot of time to delve into this topic today. We'll definitely come back to this, but I just want to share some tips with you and also some staggering figures. It's also 5 years old now, but in 2015, global credit, debit, and prepaid card fraud amounted to $21.84 billion in losses from a Nielsen study. By this year, that same report estimates the card fraud worldwide would be a whopping $31.67 billion. Wow. Those are facts from creditkarma.com. Couple of things to note that if you do see suspicious activity on your credit card, the first thing you should do, of course, is get on the phone with your financial account, whoever the credit card issuer is, and notify them immediately that you discovered it. A lot of credit card companies actually have fraud monitoring. I know at LMCU we do here. So in my case, I was notified of the fraud. I wasn't even aware that it had happened yet, but that can commonly happen.
Yeah, and being on the social media side of that, the only complaints I've ever gotten about our fraud department is that they're too involved. It's like something like you took a weekend trip and you got flagged and like, no, it's really me, which I mean, I would rather have that than not know at all.
And always good to do as well, especially here at LMCU, is you can do a notify of a travel that you're going to be out traveling.
Right.
So that'll also help prevent that from happening.
And it's hard, too, because like my dad was just talking to me about that, and he is actually doing a little vacation in South Carolina, and he got a call being there for a day or two trying to make some transactions. And he was telling me how it seemed like it was such an annoyance and, oh, my gosh, why are they calling me? And like, Dad, on the flip side, you got to see, would you rather have had someone out there, stealing your credit and, charging them a bunch of stuff, or would you rather be called because they're keeping up on it, being proactive? So, yeah, that's a good point. So.
I'm going to have to use that feature. I'm going to Miami next week.
Yes.
That's a good reminder.
You can do it in the app. You don't have to stop at a branch or anything,
that's
which is
my
always
style.
Convenient. Yep.
Zero personal interaction.
Says the host of a podcast.
That's awesome.
The next thing you should do, just good advice, is update your passwords. So make sure to review all your financial accounts. Look over the passwords.
How frequently should you do that? I've seen so many different.
Maybe that's something we should delve back to.
Yeah.
I don't really have the answer to that, and it might even be worth bringing in some of our experts to talk about that. But the other thing you can do is contact the credit bureaus, all the crediting agencies. You can request. I'm not going to suggest you do this, but you can consider a freeze on your accounts.
Sure.
That's just to verify that no one can open credit. If you feel you've been a victim of identity theft. You can also make sure you keep monitoring your credit card statements, credit reports, that sort of thing, and just keep checking online accounts. if you've become the victim of that.
And you said you were a victim of that. I mean, what does that feel like to you when that time comes and you look at it and all of a sudden there's these transactions you've never, had?
Well, for me, I was really excited for whoever was able to purchase some milk. It was at a milk dairy store in Ohio.
That must be some
really
good milk.
weird.
There's probably a lot of those in Ohio.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was, it's always concerning. That means they physically have your card numbers and have printed. I was just checking out a Vice article before the show. That means they've actually printed your card. They've got your numbers, and they're actually physically using your card somewhere, which is always sort of crazy.
I have a lot of follow-up questions to the dairy farm, but I'll save that for
I do
off
too. I'd
air.
love if we could find who took it. I'd love to ask.
I'll ask one. Were they buying in bulk? Was it like?
It was like $80 worth of product. Here in Michigan where we have a lot of like robinettes for these apple farms and stuff. I have a feeling it was like that.
Okay.
From my
That
Google
makes sense.
searching.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was like a dairy type place where you can get cheeses and
Oh, wow.
different
Donuts
dairy
and
products.
cider and
And that can add up.
whatever else is seasonal.
Well, we've got Stump the Show coming up in just a minute, right?
Yes, we sure do. I am the lucky host this week, so I don't get to get embarrassed again by losing very badly.
Just forewarn Val, who's sitting in the studio with us, I'm horrible at trivia, so expect to win.
However, this is a topic that I think you both will do well in, and it is 90s to now TV show trivia. So
I am a bit of a 90s aficionado.
I think I'm playing to both of your strengths, and I'm anticipating we'll need to go to a tiebreaker.
Nice. Very
Well,
nice.
let's hope for the best. I'm actually rooting for you. I'd love to see. You said $50 today could be going to Safe Haven Ministries. Cool.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, Val is here. She's in the house. She's our IRA HSA manager. And welcome to the show, first and foremost.
Thank you. I'm
Yeah.
very excited to be here.
Wallet wisdom. We love to have you. So
Living my podcast fantasy out
There
in real time.
See?
You're basically a celebrity now.
Honestly.
yes.
That's right.
So I'm fairly uneducated when it comes to HSA. So I feel like my questions are going to be, I'm just going to throw them at you. We haven't prepped this. You don't even know any of these. So I feel like I could be viewed as someone who you might talk to or some of your employees might talk to. And Kayla knows a little bit more. So you're going to get the more smarter answers.
A little bit.
right?
I have had HSA account through my last 2 jobs. So for the last 7 or so years. So I at least know how I'm using it and what some of the benefits are.
And I feel like that is a lot of the reason people have gotten HSAs is their employer is pushing them that way, right?
Yeah, I would say that's really how we get a lot of new, we'll call it HSA business. I don't like that term. But that's how most people come to us is all of a sudden they're at their benefits fair. It happens once a year. Their employer drops this high deductible plan on them and they're going, what is this? This is totally different than anything I've been used to on a traditional plan. And luckily for us, their employer recommends LMCU because we have a really great product. And so it works out really well for them because we love education. LMCU loves educating people. And the HSA product is still pretty new to the world. It started in 2005. So I think that the IRS is constantly trying to evolve it to make it work for people. And so we're all kind of learning as we go. But the great thing is LMCU really tries to keep up on the times with how the HSA product can help people in the long run for their health insurance, when they're retired. And that's really what an HSA is for. It's for longevity.
Well, that's a good question. It's like, when do you know that you need an HSA account?
So we'll back up a little bit.
Yeah.
A brief history of HSAs.
I had no idea how new the product was.
I didn't either.
Yeah, so
I didn't know that.
What the IRS was thinking is, okay, the healthcare prices are only on the rise. What can we do for people to allow them to kind of shop around as they would for any other product and get the most bang for their buck? What can we do to allow that to happen? So they said, okay, if you pair with a high deductible plan we'll give you this HSA product that you can use to kind of shop around. And what they do is they say, okay, you're going to have to pay for a lot of medical expenses out of pocket. we'll give you a tax deferred account as a benefit for having to pay for that money out of pocket.
Oh, nice.
You put that money away. Anything you're not spending on your health care, you get to keep that. You save that until you retire, and then you can use it on your retirement. So that's the theory.
I think that's what confuses me a lot in talking about this. Actually, the question is, well, I guess twofold to that. How does an HSA help you with your taxes? And if you aren't using that on those medical expenses, which is what you just said, how do you, I guess, push that into a retirement?
Yeah. So HSA is the only account of its kind that the IRS allows triple tax deferment. So what's that mean? It means you can get pre-tax contributions into your HSA. You get tax-free earnings. So whatever you're not spending at LMCU, most places you're earning interest on it, and that you don't have to report to the IRS like an IRA. And then as long as you're distributing the funds for medical expenses, you don't pay taxes on those either.
Oh, wow.
So let's say you're a really healthy person, you're on a high deductible plan, and you fully contribute your HSA every year, and then you retire and you've only gone to the doctor for your physical every year, and it's free to you anyway through your insurance. Any of that money I have now that I'm 65 and I'm retired, I can use to supplement my retirement. So whatever I have saved in my HSA is just another form of retirement account. I can continue to use it on my medical expenses and keep that money tax-free, or I can use it on other forms of my retirement. Maybe I need to buy a boat. Maybe I need to buy a timeshare. And then I'm just paying income tax on it. No.
I know I need a boat.
Yeah.
No, you don't.
I mean, I'm more of a shoe person.
Falls for that stuff.
Shoes.
I'm on board with the
gotcha.
shoes.
So, if you're starting from an employer base, I should say, that makes sense in terms of how you're going to fund it. But if you're just wanting to open one of these, what's the method you advise people to fund an HSA account?
So you could still do it out of pocket. Anything that you're contributing that's not coming through your payroll. So if you're doing pre-tax through payroll, you get to save on that FICA tax. They don't charge it, and they put it right in. But let's say that's not an option for you, and you have to fund out of pocket. You do get a deduction when you file your taxes.
Okay.
So you do miss out on that benefit of saving on the FICA tax, but you do still get a deduction. So we're going to report, LMCU is going to report anything that you contributed to your HSA to the IRS. You are going to report that on your tax return. It's going to go, yeah, that checks out. That's what LMCU says. And then you can deduct that off of your income tax.
Okay.
So one of the other things too, when faced, with an HSA versus a traditional health plan, what would the benefit be of an HSA over a traditional health plan?
Oh, I love this question. So it really is, an HSA is really great for people who don't have a lot of medical expenses, and it's great for people who know they're going to have a lot of medical expenses.
Sure.
So someone like me, I go to my annual physical. That's free through my healthcare plan. Anything I'm putting in my HSA, I'm banking. If I need new glasses, I'll pull it out there.
Use it from that.
Yeah. If I have a dental procedure, something that's not covered, then I have my HSA there. But anything else, I'm just going to save. If there's somebody who, let's say you're going to have a baby in February and you get on a high deductible plan, you're going to hit your deductible super early in the year, and then you're going to have the benefit of everything being covered potentially for the rest of the year. And then anything you're putting in your HSA, you're just banking. So it works for people who have or know they're going to have a surgery or know they're going to have something that's really expensive. It's beneficial for them. And it's really beneficial for people who, like me, I'm just covering myself. I'm not on any, medications that are, I don't need an EpiPen or anything like that. So it's anything I'm putting in my HSA, I just get to bank.
Now, off the shelf products you might find like the grocery store, you pay for that through this HSA plan?
So
if you want to do?
Over the counter is tricky when it comes to an HSA. Currently, like vitamins, supplements, things like that, they aren't HSA eligible.
Toothpaste.
Yes.
Not
HSA eligible. Right. But let's say you have a prescription. So let's say you're pregnant and you're taking prenatal vitamins. Okay, so that's a vitamin. But if my doctor's saying, no, this is a prescription, you have to have this vitamin, then I can use my HSA for it.
Gotcha.
So theoretically, or like broad strokes, we like to say, anything that your doctor prescribes, you can use your HSA for. Anything that's dental, optical, you can use your HSA for that. But the IRS gives a full alphabetical list of every single thing that you can use on your HSA. And it's the same list that's true for FSA plans too. So what's like an eligible medical expense, or if you're deducting your medical expenses annually and you're on Medicare, it's that same list. So what the IRS deems medical expense.
Gotcha.
Interesting.
Well, it's very clear to me that we're going to have you back on the show.
Yes.
We've only scratched the surface. We're already running out of time. And I'm going to throw it to you, Kayla. Do you have anything you wanted to throw out?
I just feel super confident in myself because the two examples you gave for how you should have an HSA is exactly me. I mean, before this year, I had one because I only go to the doctor for my annual visits. And now I'm pregnant and going to have a baby this year. So I was like, well, I'm going to keep that plan. And so I'm just sitting over here patting myself on the back like, hey, you figured this out on your own. Good
my
for you.
My brother did the same thing. They were on a traditional plan, and then him and his wife found out they were going to have a baby, and so they had their open enrollment. They switched to the HSA because their employer was going to put money in there, so why not get that free money?
And that's the thing, is when you have an employer that's like, yeah, well, either whatever their contribution is, it's like you'd be silly not to take advantage of that.
401k match.
Exactly.
It's free money. Can't turn it down.
And I'm not real smart when it comes to finances. I'm just going to put that
let's just leave it where
my wife is, and she handles all that. But to that point, her employer puts a bunch of money into her HSA, and regardless of whether it covers all of your yearly deductible or a part of that, I mean, why not take that, right? And at least you don't have to pay those deductibles when you're going to the doctor.
I think we've found out that I'm a fool, apparently.
Yes.
Oh, yeah?
I'm doing everything right.
Yes.
And you
Ryan's
are
doing everything wrong.
And I rely heavily on my wife. That's because she's way smarter than me.
Well, one of the last things, I just want to throw the floor to you. You've got a microphone. If you were to tell maybe one of the most common questions your team gets for HSAs, what would it be and what could you speak to?
I'm going to give quick two-parter. One is people want to know how they can earn more in their HSA because they want it for retirement. Specifically at LMCU and most financial institutions, there's going to be some kind of platform where you can earn more funds. So always double check all HSA revenue options.
So, I like that.
Like we have our HSA, that's our regular checking account, interest bearing. We have HSA CDs, earn a little bit more interest, and we have HSA investments, earn even more interest. So do that because it's all tax-free. We don't have to report it. My second would be double check if your employer offers a high deductible plan. Some people have it on there, but because they push, they have people just turning over their plans, they don't even know. My husband was one of these people. He was, just shelling out $50 a week for his traditional plan. And I said, hey, you have a high deductible plan. It's going to cost you $12 a week.
Oh, wow.
So why don't you switch to that since you only go to the doctor once a year? So just double check that if your employer offers a high deductible, if you think it sounds like something for you, and see if they'll let you have an HSA with LMCU.
Excellent.
And if the employer says yes, how do they open that account?
Right on our website. So
easy as that.
If you're already a member, it's even easier. But otherwise, join a membership. Open the HSA, you can do it all online.
Perfect. Head over to lmcu.org and under personal section, I believe, HSA.
Yes.
And that's where you get a lot more information. Awesome. Well, with that, I get to now sit on the hot seat, right?
You do.
Oh, boy. Stump the Show time.
Stump the show.
So quickly, I'll just recap the rules even for myself.
Yes.
There's 3 questions going to each of us, Val.
Okay.
We'll have 10 seconds to respond. If not, Brett gets nasty. Gets just angry.
Not good.
So one time we, let them let loose.
That's right.
Should we end up in a tie, which Kayla has given me a little bit of momentum that could happen.
Yeah, it could.
Hope. But let's face it.
Resistance and rebellions are built on hope. If we do have a tiebreaker, we'll do buzz in. So you just say your name. That's how that will
you buzz
work.
in with
I'm
your
gonna
name.
say somebody else's name.
So your first 3 questions.
Jeb here.
I guess just say a name.
I'll just say something.
Your
Abraham.
first 3 questions will be asked to you and just you answer. You don't have to worry about beating anyone. I will go back and forth each.
And $50 on the line for Safe Haven Ministries. If you don't win, though, I don't get $50 richer. I want to make that very clear. It will go in a pot to the next contestant on the next
and
episode
they'll have a
3
chance to win
at 100.
Yeah.
I know.
So
Big money.
But either way, it's a win-win. You're
I know.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm just not a big gambler, so it's risky.
Double or nothing.
that's great.
All right.
All right.
Well, shall we get into this, guys?
I think we should.
All right. Here we go.
I forgot who goes first. Were we going to toss a coin? I don't even remember now.
Oh, that's
Tom
right.
Russell.
Our guest will go first.
Guest goes first. We'll change that up. Our rules change and evolve.
All right. And I'm very proud of these questions.
Okay.
I made them in order from easiest to hardest.
Ooh.
So you get some confidence, I think.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Val, your first question. Crazy Eyes is a character from which show?
Orange is the New Black.
That's correct.
I wouldn't have guessed that.
All right.
Golf club.
Val's on the
That's
board
a
with
now
one.
show. I wouldn't have.
I said 90s to now.
I know.
Oh,
It's enough.
yeah.
I
It's
should have
enough.
studied up this weekend.
All right, Ryan.
All right.
What was the name of Eric's mother in the hit sitcom That 70s Show?
Kitty.
That's correct.
I feel like that one was given to me. I was such a That 70s Show fan.
Oh my gosh, I just watched it all the way through on Netflix again.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, I did
Nice.
too, like
So
a year
good.
ago. And I was like, man, I forgot how good this show. Because I was a
So
little
good.
too
When
young. I
Topher-
think the
I
first
think
time I
so.
didn't get a lot of the
I always get
jokes.
sad when Topher left for his
Oh,
film
I
career that
know.
never happened.
I
It didn't
know.
work out for him. No.
All right. Second question for Val. What was the name of the school principal on Saved by the Bell?
That would be Mr. Belding.
Ooh, she knew it right away.
Wow, very
I
nice.
was one.
Were you a Saved by the Bell fan?
Yes,
I
I
see, I
was
wasn't.
Kelly.
Are you gonna
for
watch the reboot?
Halloween one year.
Yeah, there you go.
I just.
You never know with
It
reboots.
just makes me nervous.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know.
It's
All right.
scary.
Ryan, question 2.
No boy.
What was the secret ingredient in the Flaming Moe during season
Oh my-
3
I should
of
know
The
this.
Simpsons?
Oh man, there's no bigger of a Simpsons fan than I in the 90s. I haven't got it. I
We're
haven't
gonna
got
need an
it.
answer
I
on
There's
that.
only
haven't got it.
You know,
300
nothing?
episodes to
I
think
know.
about.
Oh, it's too bad.
It doesn't count for anything, but Val, do you know the answer?
I wish I did. I've actually drank a Flaming Moe
It's what makes
when I
it
was in
catch
Universal
on fire,
Studios.
right?
Brett?
Something
don't know.
gross.
I think it's what makes
Has
it
to
catch
be.
on fire, right?
Cough syrup.
That's right.
Ah.
That's
it.
right. I knew that.
Yes.
In the
All right.
deep caverns of my brain, I did know that.
Ryan,
It's 2-1.
2-1 right now.
Yeah.
All right. I think she's going to get this one too.
Oh boy.
What was the name of the pet monkey that Ross had during the early part of the Friends series?
Marcel.
Oh, she got it.
No.
I was like, that's one that you either know or you don't, and you would
See,
have known
I
right
am
away.
I could do Friends trivia,
Yep.
a whole other category.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you,
$50
thank you, thank
headed
you.
over to Safe Haven Ministries. We will make sure to honor your name in that and coordinate with you to get that over to them. So, so cool.
Well done.
What would the
Waffle,
next
waffle.
question have been? I'm
Yeah.
dying to
Your
know.
third
Yeah.
question.
Yeah.
Your third question was, what was the catchphrase that Joey was known for in the series Blossom?
Oh, man.
Whoa!
Yep.
Oh!
Blossom.
Want to know the tiebreaker?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Might as well.
What year did SpongeBob SquarePants premiere?
98?
No. Ooh, yeah. Ooh.
I don't know.
I was to say 96, but I don't think so.
That's
that
a great
seems too
tiebreaker
late.
question.
That
Thank
seems
you.
too late.
That was
I
really
took this
good.
responsibility very seriously.
Maybe
I like
98
it.
sounds more familiar.
It's 99.
Oh, okay.
Man.
Closest without going over. Price
So
is right
close.
rules.
Price is right rules.
Well done,
Exactly.
contestants. Well
Very,
done.
very good.
Well, an awesome episode 2 now in the books. Again, any HSA information, head over to lmc.org or visit a local branch, right?
Yes. Yep.
Awesome.
Or
And
just, reach Val directly. We'll put all of her
Yes, contact
personal
information.
contact information on the
Cell phone, home address.
I haven't got anything other than a bruised ego at this point. I thought I was a 90s and now show aficionado.
So tough.
So,
I thought for sure giving you that Simpsons question.
yeah.
and I did know it. Believe it or not, I know
It's the pressure.
once you said it,
is.
it was there.
Too much pressure.
There's so many
mic's on.
episodes nowadays of
And-
The Simpsons
and
to
Brett's
remember.
staring
That's what I'm
at
saying.
you.
On
In
Disney
my-
Plus.
The sad thing is I was watching all of The Simpsons recently. It was on an FXX app, I think is what it was called.
Yes.
And I was watching them because of nostalgic reasons, junk in the background. And it wasn't that long ago that I saw that. So you think I would have known that, but
Well, it's
Another thing you did wrong.
all right. Episode 2 in the books. We'll see
Yeah.
you next time, everyone. Now for some lovely compliance.
Thanks for listening. The information provided in this podcast by Lake Michigan Credit Union is general education or marketing in nature and is not intended to be accounting, legal, tax, investment, financial, or other advice. Statements of individuals are their own, not LMCU's. All topics discussed are information of a general nature and do not address the circumstances of any particular individual or entity. Consult an appropriate professional concerning your specific situation. As of the date of publishing and any future date this podcast is broadcast, all rates, fees, payments, or other specific figures discussed are subject to change and are dependent upon your specific financial situation. All loan products discussed are subject to credit and collateral approval. You alone assume the sole responsibility of evaluating the merits and risks associated with the use of any information or other content in the podcast before making any decisions based on such information or other content. In exchange for listening to the podcast, you agree not to hold LMCU, its affiliates, or any third-party service providers liable for any possible claim for damages arising from any decision you make based on information or other content made available to you through the podcast. For more information on any of the content discussed in this podcast, please visit lmcu.org. Copyright Lake Michigan Credit Union, federally insured by NCUA. Equal housing lender. LMCU, NMLS ID number 442967.